Welcome back, everyone. We're doing another episode of Datepod today, and I am here with my good buddy, Steven.
Hey, guys.
You might recognize Steven's voice, his sultry voice, from one of our Topic Thunder podcast episodes. I don't remember exactly which one, because there's been a lot. Do you remember?
I was on the one where we did the cereal mascot.
Oh, so you were at the
challenge.
most recent March Madness one.
Yes.
Where Captain Crunch took glory. Spoilers. But I have Steve on Datepod now, where it's just me and him and anonymous third wheel who is looking at his phone. But we're not going to talk about him because he's like that guy when you go out to eat on a real date and there's like that person who you like at a restaurant where the tables are really close together and this person is just alone, like next to you, but he's just looking at you. He's like, yeah, I can do something like that, but
he just
I'm going to eat my weird linguine meal that I'm ordering.
I was going to say, he just orders the shrimp cocktail and just, and just looks at you the whole time.
Yeah. So, Steven, what do you want to talk about?
So, today, I thought that we'd talk about our favorite movie snacks, specifically crafting a Mount Rushmore, if you will, of movie snacks.
For this date that we're on.
Yeah.
Yes, I love it.
We can craft it together with our hands.
Okay.
Intertwined.
So, basically, I think what needs to happen first, we need to put the snacks into their categories. Because there's a lot of movie snacks, and we need to, help the listener break it down a little easier. So we're going to put them into categories. So what I came up with, I think, should be salty snack. That would include like popcorn, nachos, pretzel bites kind of thing. Chocolate, self-explanatory. Gummy snacks, also self-explanatory. Like Sour Patch Kids, Swedish Fish, whatever. And last category is going to be like the miscellaneous weird-ass burgers and like chicken finger meals that you can get at movie theaters. And I'm not talking like a movie tavern, like real food. I'm talking about this weird shit that it like the burgers are already assembled. Like, so it's just like a whole burger frozen and they just dunk that whole thing in the fryer and then you're supposed to eat it and not die.
He pulled out a full burger from like a plastic package.
Yes. Yeah. It's definitely, it's vacuum sealed completely together, like condiments and all on it. Like the ketchup and everything is already on it. And then they just like, you eat it.
Perfect. Good.
This might not be on the Mount Rushmore. The more I talk about it, the more I want to throw up.
Yeah. It's like the one Mount Rushmore face. It's like slowly falling off from erosion. Like
it's a troopy.
Yeah.
They don't keep up with that side. It's too hard to get to.
Too hard to get to.
So, for me, the best snack for movies is popcorn.
I would agree. For it's salty, at least.
Yeah, and then salty, but like any snack, in my opinion, because it's the quintessential. Everybody might have their favorite chocolate, but everybody almost always gets popcorn.
I think that's fair. I think it also plays well into regardless whether you get something chocolatey or gummy. If you have popcorn there, it balances it out.
It's the balance.
Yeah, so then you get salty and sweet.
Yes.
So I agree. I think definitely for the salty portion, popcorn is our leader.
Yes.
100%.
So popcorn is already on Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
So now we have 3 others.
So let's talk about chocolate then. So chocolate for me, at least, I mean, I went through phases. So I went through like the weird Butterfinger BBs.
Yeah,
I like them little mini Butterfingers.
I think everybody goes through a Butterfinger phase.
And then I went through like the Crunch, the Bunch of Crunch.
Like
so it was like the Nestle's Crunch little pieces.
Like the bites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like they were like little
nubs.
Yeah.
Little
like
nugs.
little pieces.
Yeah.
All glued together with chocolate.
Yeah. So it's like a Nestle Crunch bar, but in little bite ball form.
Right. And then there's also Milk Duds that get stuck to your teeth permanently, so like you can't pay attention to the movie because you're picking caramel out of your teeth.
Yeah, that's like the Butterfinger phase. Like I don't know why anybody eats Butterfingers. You take a bite of a Butterfinger and it's in your mouth for the next 10 days.
Or you somehow get an ulcer on your tongue from trying to pick at your teeth.
Yeah, you're just licking your teeth constantly. Like, you realize your tongue's shaved back a few inches and you can't speak anymore. Right. That's a Butterfinger.
So and then my other two that should be considered, I think, are Snow Caps and Reese's Pieces.
I'm going to throw in my favorite. You didn't bring it up. I am a huge fan of cookie dough bites.
Ooh, cookie dough bites.
I love cookie dough bites.
They are good. They're like the Butterfinger ones, but they get less stuck in your teeth.
Yeah, they don't really, I don't know. I just go at it.
All right.
I take them like piece by piece. I like bite them in half just to make sure there's cookie dough in there and they're not just like fucking with me. And then I eat the rest of it once I'm sure.
This one's just all chocolate.
It's just air. You big idiot. It's not cookie dough.
Filled it with nitrogen. Now you're sick.
Oh yeah, so cookie dough bites definitely my favorite.
Ooh, all right. So what about Raisinets though? We forgot about Raisinets.
I do like Raisinets, but I also like. Is that Mount Rushmore worthy? That's like trying to put Carmelo on a basketball Mount Rushmore. Like you really like him, and you know he's been a good player, but you can't.
You can't. No, I guess that's fair. And then I think we're missing M&Ms.
Ooh yeah, I mean
Straight
they're
up
classics.
M&Ms.
But you know what? I don't. I'm just like cookie dough bites, man. Like I can have an M&M that's all chocolate shell filled with more chocolate, or I can have chocolate filled with cookie dough.
I understand. I totally get it. I think the cookie dough is used to be kind of lame, and then I've had them recently, and I think they changed the cookie dough recipe.
They brought them back.
Yeah,
They hit a low point.
I agree. I'm all right with cookie dough bites being on Mount Rushmore for chocolate.
I'm glad you're more submissive in this date than I am. This is
like
going really well.
I like to please my partner.
I feel like you're coming on to me, and it's really too soon. But we'll see. There's still
Maybe
a
I'll
lot
put
of
up a fight
podcasts
for the
left.
next one. Who knows?
I mean, I did 2 with Kevin, and he said in the third one I'm going to have to like actually, But we'll see where this one goes. All right, and we'll move on to gummy snacks.
Sure.
Sour Patch Kids,
Yeah.
Sour Patch watermelons. Personally,
Ooh.
I like them better than regular Sour Patch Kids.
I like the Sour Patch Kids because there's more variety than just the one watermelon.
I can get on variety, but then we have to talk like Swedish Fish.
Oh my god. So Swedish Fish, I think, are just good in general. But for my history in terms of going to the movie theater, I think I've gotten Sour Patch Kids and or Skittles more than
Oh yeah, Skittles.
I've ever had Swedish Fish.
That's true. I feel like everywhere I go, somebody has Swedish Fish, like in a bowl on their coffee table, like my grandparents or everyone's house ever. So I'm always like, oh, I could just eat one of these. So I've had a lot of Swedish Fish. Still don't. I don't know why they're Swedish. Do you know why they're Swedish?
I think because they have an accent.
That's right. I never really listen to them. I just eat them.
You should try listening to your food more.
Oh no, because then I'd start to have feelings, and then feelings are bad. Feelings are bad when you're eating.
I
You
suppress those.
You need to not think and shovel it down your face until it just like slides down your throat. I don't even chew anymore. I can't chew.
Okay, so here's the other question, though. For your Swedish Fish, I think I know the answer already because there's really only one right answer. Just red or the variety pack of Swedish Fish that also includes yellow and green?
Do they taste? I don't think I've ever had the yellow and greens. Do they taste like different things?
They do taste slightly different.
Nah, fuck that. All red.
Okay, all right. No, I would agree. That's the way to go.
F that horseplay.
So then what's the top? I think variety run-of-the-mill Sour Patch Kid pack has to be up there.
I think that's definitely a top choice. I think we're having a struggle. Let's ask stranger at the table what you think. Quick, pick one.
Honky McStrudel.
Sour Patch Kids.
You're such a creep. We're going with Sour
Yeah,
Patch
Sour
Kids
Patch
variety,
Kids.
though. That's what he said. Now go back to your weird-ass dinner.
Side note, Swedish Fish multicolor for serial killers.
Oh, okay. If you didn't hear that, he said the Swedish Fish multicolors are for serial killers, which I kind of
Take
agree
his
with.
word for it,
Yeah, I think I kind of agree with that now that he said it, because I've never killed anyone and I've never had them.
Oh.
That's correlation.
Sure, I'm going to go no comment because I don't want to get called out for killing people.
Well, yeah, you keep that inside, man. This is a date.
Again, feelings are suppressed.
You're to scare me off in one date.
I would never. All right, so I also think there's something to be said for having the Swedish Fit or the Sour Patch Kid face on Mount Rushmore because
It's the only thing with a
a
face.
popcorn kernel is fairly descript in terms of how it looks. So is the Sour Patch Kid face, but this cookie dough bite ball,
It just kinda looks like
could
every
literally
other
be
thing.
any ball-shaped candy.
Yeah,
So
it
like,
could be anything.
yeah, and if we don't label it, people are like, "It's a Whopper."
So
No,
we're
it's
gonna
not.
have to do like a slice of Rooney. We're gonna have like
okay.
a cross section of one where there's clearly like different toned rock in it,
Right.
and then you can clearly tell that there's like little bits of chocolate in there, so it looks like cookie dough inside this thick border that is also darker.
I think, we just have to make sure that it doesn't look like the inside of a Whopper.
There's a lot of it won't.
Okay.
There's a lot of
take your word for
stonework involved, but I know a guy very detailed on huge rock sculptures.
Okay.
He did the statue of David way back when.
Jesus. Okay.
He's really talented.
He's really talented.
His name's Michelangelo, and he's dead. So we're not gonna ask him. I'm
I feel
sorry.
like he's got a pretty high going rate so far. All right. And then the last one is what? The miscellaneous.
the miscellaneous that I don't even
category.
want to include, but I think we have to be for the culture.
I think you're right. I think easily the burger's out. Because
Oh my God!
ever wants a burger.
Did I describe it on the? Did I
You
describe,
absolutely.
I didn't know if that was the pre-banter or if that was actually in here. Because once I said that, I literally never even wanted to eat a real burger ever again. I was like, I hate everyone.
No, I think chicken fingers is the only option that could be satisfying and that they can't mess up because there's only really one way to make chicken fingers, and it's to throw it in a fryer.
What about the pizza? Like a slice of pizza. I just thought of that one, and that one could possibly not be that bad.
That I think you're right, but at the same time, I'm lactose intolerant, so I favor chicken fingers over the pizza. Though I think I've had more pizzas than chicken fingers at movie theaters because I wasn't always lactose intolerant. So.
Yeah. So that's a tough one.
I think the pizza would also look pretty nice next to the Sour Patch Kid face.
Just a slice of fucking pizza.
And like it has to have the detail of like the cheese kind of dripping down, like
because it's sideways on
it's
the
sideways
mountain.
on the mountain.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I think that's perfect.
My guy's gonna have a lot of work to do, mainly coming back to life, but he's gonna have some detailed rock work going on.
I think your one drip's a little bit too thick to be realistic. Can you adjust that for me, please?
Yeah, that looks like way too thick cheese for me. You got to scale it back, Michael.
Michael, it's a pan crust.
All right, quick recap of our movie date Mount Rushmore snack. Popcorn, obvious. Cookie dough bites. Sour Patch variety. So
Yes.
like not just Sour Patch Kids, regular Sour Patch Kids. And chicken fingers.
No,
the pizza.
Come on.
See, I can't remember these things. This is why I have other people recap shit and just figure it out for me.
I'm not doing your work.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I get it. But you let me fuck it up, so I get it.
Yeah,
you
no,
ruin your own show, it's fine.
Well, I want to see the true you.
That's
On our
deep.
date.
That's deep. Wow. That must be real love. Never felt this before. God, I hope my girlfriend's not listening.
Welcome to this roller coaster.
Oh, my microphone was unscrewed a little bit. Ooh. That's how tense this conversation is.
I'm already unscrewing his microphone.
Oh, boy. We're going to move on. So, Steve, in your free time, I would say it's your free time still, but it's more than that. You have a blog.
This is true. So I run a website called whatisagentleman.com. And right now it is in my free time, but come January, it will be full-time, which will be pretty awesome. So what we do with that is it's a group of 4 of us, and we do men's goods curation and lifestyle blogging. So we basically go around the web and find cool fashion stuff, like goods for guys, whether it's hygiene products or cool gadgets and whatnot, and basically bring it all into one page. And we also blog about, lifestyle, so dating, social norms, that kind of thing for the millennial guy today. Because a lot of it's changing compared to what our parents told us and what they experienced.
Yes. So personal blog favorite, aside from the funny aspect, I like the how to dodge uncomfortable Thanksgiving conversation. I enjoyed, that was an article that you guys did.
One.
I enjoyed that one a lot. But basically what Steve does in layman's terms is he takes pieces of shit like me and tries to make them look nicer.
I think you're giving me too much credit. I mean, you can make a diamond out of coal, but I'm not that good.
You polish a turd, it's still a turd.
Exactly. But you're not a turd. It makes it easy.
I know. I like to.
You're just a dusty diamond.
Oh, thank you. Shine bright like a diamond.
Or Dustin Diamond from Saved by the Bell.
Wow, that's Saved by the Bell came up in the last one.
I'm trying to.
Was there going to be a theme? Somebody's going to bring up like Skeech masturbating in movie theaters in the next one, and I don't think I'm ready for that.
Well, when you put "I love Saved by the Bell" in your Tinder profile and you come on these dates, what do you expect people to talk about?
My Tinder profile that goes to both guys and girls.
Yeah,
and I don't go on it anymore, but people like to swipe. I just want to satisfy that need. There's a need, and I'm going to help with it. One of the things you do on your blog, well, not even on your blog, is when you tweet about a piece of merchandise that you're trying to sell, you come up with, I don't even know what you would call it. So you basically give it like a title, like a name.
Right, correct. So like if you were to buy like really cool boots, it's my boots are better than your boots, or these boots are made for walk-in boots by X.
Yeah,
right?
So I have a couple examples, because I'm on your Twitter right now.
Sure.
Because that's what I do on dates. I don't look you in the eyes. I look at Twitter. I have the Avril Lavigne Look at Me Now grown-up skater boy shoes. I just really wanted to read that one.
That one was one of my favorites.
That one made me giggle a lot. There's the lunch has been canceled due to a lack of hustle. Heavyweight tea. That's a good one. And then, here's a boot one. Millennial lumberjacking. Hiking boots.
There you go.
So there you go. So he has a boot.
It's like a little superlative, you know?
So what I got for you, I'm not a part of this blog at all, but
Nope.
I could be, and I'm
could
gonna show you why.
All right.
I'm gonna call them hot or nots since you're the fashion guy, and you're gonna tell me. I'm gonna give you a piece of clothing, and with your like a title in front of it, like your own, and you're gonna tell me if it's hot or not.
Okay.
You good? You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. So first one, the oops, I forgot to shower, and now I look like Colin Farrell wool cap
Ooh, I'm going to go
in
hot.
douchebag gray.
Even better. I'm going to go hot for sure, especially because it's getting colder.
If you don't even know what I'm talking about, just Google Colin Farrell wool cap. You'll get it eventually.
I mean, if you're going for the dark and brooding look, I think that's really what you need to get.
What's that vampire movie he's in? Oh my God, what's it called?
In Bruges? No.
No, it's not that. Anyway, he had a point. It's gone now. All right, next one. The who needs a vasectomy when I can just wear pants, skinny jeans in cerulean?
I'm going to go not.
Not hot.
While I am a fan of the slimmer cut pant.
No, these are like screamo skinny jeans.
Yeah, ball huggers are never comfortable for anyone.
And-
looking at them or wearing them.
And then I was inspired by your other posts of this clothing, so I came up with the Paul Bunyan took a dump on my chest flannel shirt. Not sure what the color is, but definitely brown is in it.
I'm gonna go hot only because if Paul Bunyan takes a dump on your chest, it's definitely gonna be warm.
Yeah, it's a steamy
That's
dump
a
on your
steamy
chest.
dump, so
he's
it's gotta
a
be
large
hot.
man. He's
Yeah.
a large man. Got it. All right, so I don't think I did too bad. Too
No,
hot
that
and
was
I'm not.
really great. I need to give you my Twitter credentials. You need to help me out.
Yes.
It sounds great.
That'll get you some likes or some people to never follow you again. But, take your life in your own hands. It's your company.
We're just weeding out the weak ones. That's all.
All right. And what I think I'm going to try and do with every one of these episodes for all of my guests, I'm going to have a shoot, fuck, marry.
Sure.
I kept it along your blog, similar theme.
Sure.
So I have 3 male fashion designers because
Ooh.
I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of picking a girl for any of these.
Fine.
So I got Gianni Versace,
Ooh, okay.
Ralph Lauren, and Michael Kors.
Oh god.
So I tried to pick I don't know anything about fashion, but I feel Versace is probably the highest end there, maybe rivaled by Michael Kors. But Michael Kors strikes me as something that's kind of douchey.
Yeah.
And then Ralph Lauren's like the everyman, high end.
I'm not really a fan of Ralph Lauren nor Michael Kors.
Yeah,
to be
so
honest
you gotta
with you. So
you're
now
gonna
it's
have to
like-
marry or fuck one of them. You could shoot one, but you're gonna have to do one of the others with them.
Well, yeah, no, I'm definitely shooting one of them because Versace is one. I guess I'd marry Versace because then that's a lot of money coming your way. You know,
You're thinking fiscally. I kind of like that.
and you also get the respect that Versace has, right? And women swoon over Versace. So I couldn't marry him and then just diddle out of wedlock. I guess if it calls for
Did you
it.
say diddle out of wedlock?
Yeah.
Excuse me? I was with it with the money, and then you said diddle out of wedlock, and then I didn't know
and-
anmore.
Whatever. Anyway,
So you're marrying
Marrying
Versace,
Versace.
for the diddling capabilities. I don't like that at all, but we'll take it.
Hey, this is my shoot, fuck, marry, and I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to
It-
diddle who I want, especially when I'm married to Versace.
Instantly regret everything I've ever done with my life. But please go on.
Anyway, so Versace to marry. I think I'm going to shoot Michael Kors and fuck Ralph Lauren.
I don't know why that's so funny to me.
Mostly
but
because I think Ralph Lauren is more sporty, so he's probably hotter.
you don't even know what they look like?
Well, no, I mean
I don't either, but-
I'm going off of I know what they look like, but I'm thinking in terms of general brand recognition as a whole.
I gotcha.
So you don't really have to know what he looks like. You just have to know what their clothing looks like, right?
Correct.
So I'm going, fuck Loren and shoot Michael Kors. Also because I can't think of his name without the the Nicki Minaj line going off in my head. Like, Michael Kors? Like, that's all I hear.
Wow, I didn't even think of that.
And I can't do it.
That would suck. You'd have to think of Nicki Minaj every time you saw him.
Yeah, it's not. I do. Every time some girl has a Michael Kors watch on, I'm like, couldn't afford Michael Kors if you were fucking Michael Kors. Every time. So I'm out. I'm out for him. He's not for me.
Okay, that's fine. I get it. So you're gonna marry Versace.
Yep.
Shoot Michael Kors,
Yep.
and you're gonna do the dirty with Ralph Lauren.
Correct.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Now
I'm confident in that answer.
I'll keep that in my Steve fan fiction for later. And I think it's about time we end this before I have more fan fiction.
Oh, boy.
So this has been an episode of Datepod. Steve, it's been great to have you on here.
Yeah, it's been great being on a date with you, Ryan.
I know, it's great, right? I do a lot of nice things.
I
for
felt a
people.
lot of things on this date.
Yes, it happens. Don't get too attached. I go on a lot of dates.
Wow, you harlot.
You can say that. So if you want to hear more Datepod, check it out on our website, topicthunderpod.com. If you want to hear more of the Topic Thunder podcast, also go to topicthunderpod.com. That's where you can find everything. Videos, podcasts, blogs, posts, anything. And if you want to check out Steve's blog, hit him with it.
Yeah, it's www.whatisagentleman.com if that's too long. Whatisagent.com also works. And hit us up on all social media. What is a gent?
I love it. And we are out.